Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing well. I kind of wanted to jump on here today and talk about my hair loss journey and my resetting my gut health. I started losing my hair, for anyone that doesn't know, about 2 years ago. As you can see, I still kind of have hair here that does grow out that I do have to shave constantly. I decided to go and talk to a naturopath about my hair loss. I did end up getting steroid injections at the beginning of my hair loss journey, which was extremely painful. So I stopped doing that, and then it just started falling out like crazy. My doctors think that the reasoning that my hair started falling out was because I was on anti-anxiety medication and antidepressants, and they think that those may have triggered it. If you do have alopecia, you know that they obviously don't know why. You'll never know why. It's kind of like an unknown situation, which makes it hard, but I've kind of swallowed that pill and accepted this journey for what it is. But to kind of talk about my experience with the naturopath with my hair loss, I think when I went into this naturopath appointment, I was very skeptical because we're always told about Western medicine, and that natural medicine might not be as, great or intense or whatever. So I ended up seeing a naturopath, and she had told me that she had helped a lot of people with alopecia, and that she obviously couldn't give me any promises, but just to go with the journey and see what happens. So basically I took a food sensitivity test that she recommended that I do. They took my blood work, and all of my foods came back. Like, it was crazy how much. I was honestly really surprised by what came back. The top food was egg whites, which I would have never thought my body was sensitive to. I've always had stomach issues. Like, I don't know what girl doesn't have stomach issues, because apparently we all do. So my stomach would just always hurt and cramp, and I would just be in excruciating pain, like throwing up after eating certain meals. I would write down what I ate and try to make some correlation, and it just never happened. It was either, I would have bread for breakfast, and my stomach would be in excruciating pain, but then the next day I would have bread for breakfast, and I would still be in wouldn't be in excruciating pain. So it definitely was just something really frustrating. So it's kind of why I wanted to do this food sensitivity test, because I've also done allergy testing, so I know what I'm allergic to, and that's nuts, but I kind of wanted to see what my body was sensitive to. Another thing that was on it was a lot to do with gluten. So gluten was one of them. Brewer's yeast, just everything that is honestly in bread. So, I decided to cut all of these things out, which was so hard. I had to cut out eggs, bread, rice, and I'm vegetarian to begin with. So, eliminating all of these foods was going to be so difficult, quite honestly, every single day. I did a lot of extensive research before actually jumping into the diet, because, I wanted to make sure that I was getting the right nutrients. I went on some supplements that did help, keep my levels where they should be. But my first meal of the day that I would usually eat would be a smoothie. I'd put spinach, blueberries, bananas, hemp hearts, flax seeds, chia seeds, almond milk. I can't have almonds. And that would kind of time me over. Drinking a lot of water did help as well. Keep myself a little bit more full. I would have vegetables and hummus for a little snack, maybe an apple. For lunch, I would make a quinoa salad. I'd go online and just find something. Paleo diet is kind of based on what this diet was going to be. And for dinner, I would have salmon, and I did start eating a little bit of chicken just because you know, I didn't want to be extremely hungry. So basically I did this diet for 3 months, and quite honestly, it literally changed my life. Like, I can't express that enough. Like, I was always somebody that was so tired all the time. I could sleep all the time. And I literally, it was so crazy. Like, I can't even get over how different I feel. Like, I just have so much more energy. And I'm not tired anymore. But the one thing that I've noticed completely is that my hair stopped falling out. You know, I have this section here, and right before I started resetting my gut health, this was there, and more of it hasn't fallen out. You know, I've noticed that my eyebrows kind of like have stopped falling out, my eyelashes stopped falling out, and I quite honestly think it has a lot to do with resetting my gut health, because, you know, I'm gonna go get a celiac test just to make sure that I am celiac, but by the looks of it, like, I honestly definitely am. And it's just such a great feeling to be able to kind of pinpoint something that might be affecting my hair. You know, even if it's not, this diet has made me feel so much better. It's given me so much energy, and I quite honestly, if you look at pictures of me from the summer compared to now, it's like mind-blowing how, not even weight I had on myself, it was just like I look swollen, you know, and it's clearly because my body was trying to fight off the gluten that I was eating literally every single day. And I think it's extremely important that if your hair is falling out, that you should explore other options. You know, I don't think Western medicine is the be-all end-all. I think natural ways and remedies are extremely important, and if you don't believe in them, then that is what it is. But I think you should definitely give it a shot. You know, it's kind of worth the try. Even if you don't want to see a natural path, you don't want to pay the money to get the blood work done, there is cheaper alternatives. You can, you know, go through a third party online and figure out kind of what your body is sensitive to, and hopefully that can help with your hair loss. And even if your hair isn't falling out, I definitely think it was such an amazing experience, and I would do it all over again times 100, because it was just, like, honestly life-changing for me. Maybe cutting out these foods isn't gonna cure my alopecia, maybe my hair's not gonna completely grow back, but it 150% has slowed down or stopped, because I'm not noticing these spots getting any smaller. And, you know, I'm not a doctor by any means, so, you know, I could just be saying this and some doctor's gonna watch this and be like, you're an idiot. But I do definitely think there has to be some sort of correlation, because, you know, my hair has, like, basically stopped falling out. Knock on wood. God, that's the last thing I need. It's tomorrow morning, I'm gonna wake up, my hair's gonna be completely gone. But yeah, I think if you are exploring ways to help with your hair loss, I definitely think you should jump on this train. Even if it doesn't help your hair, I think, you know, just that peace of mind knowing that you have done whatever you can to stop your hair from falling out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you know, if you want to reach out and ask me about my experience, who I went to, you know, all that kind of stuff, I'd be more than happy to chat with you about it, because I'll say the same thing. It was life-changing. And, you know, maybe if you do have stomach issues as well, maybe this can help. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I kind of just wanted to touch base on this because, you know, a lot of people have been asking about it. My friends that know that I used to see, or still see a natural path, definitely are asking. So I kind of wanted to spread the word and let you guys know that it is something that I did do and have noticed a difference. So thank you so much for watching. Love you guys.